sneaker that a bunch of the dudes I know, they call it EYBL or eyeball. I was a basketball coach, man. It's EYBL. It's not eyeball. Elite Youth Basketball League. Now, you know, if you know me, you know I'm not a fan of AAU and travel ball. It's an unfortunate circumstance that if you don't play travel basketball now, you're not getting a basketball scholarship. It's very rare for somebody to just kind of walk into the game in high school now and get discovered. It just doesn't happen that way. And it sucks, and it's unfortunate, man. And I think it's actually isolating and turning basketball into a sport that's more of a spectator sport for older people, people like me, 30 and up, than it is for younger people. Younger people will watch gaming videos, and I'm talking about all of this when I should be showing you the shoe and getting into this. Kevin Durant, 12. Nike Zoom KD12 NRG Teal Tint Red Orbit Photo Blue. And the style code is CK1195-300. SRP is $150. I will not scan the QR code on this one. I will give you the stamp that's on the inside of the lid. There is not a sticker. I'll pull these joints out real quick. There's not a sticker, but there is the stamp, and the stamp reads 05, 16, 19, 21. 05, 16, 19. 05, 16, 19. Let's pop this out. Both shoes are exactly the same, so I could just stay on this one shoe really quickly, but let's see if I can see dates of production. 01, 02, 19 to 05, 07, 19. EYBL. I think the tournament's played in Atlanta, which is the reason you have a basketball with a peach. All right, it's played in Atlanta. And the travel teams for Nike, the sponsor teams for Nike, all meet and compete. And the players that are on that circuit end up moving on to Nike international basketball play, USA basketball options. Most of them end up becoming Division I players. The EYBL has produced just tons of athletes who've gone on to play D1 basketball and moved on to the NBA. You know, so you have shoe company leagues. I think Under Armour is called the Gauntlet. Adidas is Gauntlet, I think. Under Armour, I can't remember what it's called. But each one of the brands have their own summer tournament where all of their teams come into one place and they play that tournament, and they have a champion that comes out of it. Now, as I said, I'm not a big fan of AAU and travel ball because I really think a lot of players should be doubling up. Ah, there goes that peach in that basketball. You can see it through the outsole down there at the heel, the EYBL. But they're back at the heel of the outsole. And if you remember, the Zoom has the Strobel. The Strobel is made out of Zoom Air on this shoe. I'm not sure what the polka dots and the flowers are. I'd have to look it up and double check it, and then I could explain it a little bit more. I will take some time and look it up. If I don't find it, then it won't be in there. That's it. That's not a whole lot to get into. It's a unique looking shoe. And I mean, I can see people maybe rocking this, man. The interesting thing is when everybody talks about sports and performance shoes and basketball not selling the way it used to, this is the thing. It used to be that shoes were made for a particular thing, and those were the only things that were being made. In other words, if you grew up in the 80s and the 90s, there were no casual sneakers. Everything came from performance. So even if you wore the Superstar in the 80s and the 90s, the Superstar was a basketball shoe. All of the performance shoes of the past are now quote-unquote casual or lifestyle shoes. And all of the lifestyle designs that you get out of brands now are built on the silhouettes and shapes of old performance shoes. In other words, performance doesn't sell now. But a few years from now, when the tech is older, the shoe may become something that people pick up and buy. Or maybe not. We'll see. It's something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Big T-shirt day. I'm rocking the big T-shirt, throwing it back to the 90s. Getting my Allen Iverson on. Next shoe.